So I got to go for my ride today. The weather was much nicer. Obviously, here's a mess, right? I noticed that one of the biggest things I struggle with is with going after I stop at a stoplight. I don't know if it's because I'm afraid of not turning right or what, but I know that I noticed that I get nervous and actually stalled out twice today. So that's not so much fun. But I think that's part of the learning when it comes to motorcycles. Like, I'm really enjoying it, and I'm really loving getting to know what it feels like to ride in the wind. So that's always awesome. And now I wanted to go over. So I'm the type of person who wear all the gear all the time. I have a mesh jacket on, and I have a windbreaker jacket on. I'm not sponsored by Harley or anything. That's just the brand I happen to buy. I wear leather gloves, full finger. I do have fingerless, but I prefer the full finger ones. And then I have a 3/4 helmet, which I really like because I still get the air and I can still breathe real well without being completely enclosed by the helmet. So I think that's nice to wear. I always wanted to ride, and so this year when I had a little bit of extra money and got a little daring, I picked up my first bike. I picked an 883, which a lot of people say is really top heavy. I can feel that a little bit, I do notice, but I do enjoy riding my 883, and I'm having a lot of fun learning it. If I had to say anything that I would change, I think I would change out my handlebars just to make them more comfortable for me to reach. Because right now I'm kind of leaning forward a little bit when I'm riding, which I don't know if that's normal or not. Like I said, I'm new to riding and I never had riders in my family. So I'm kind of just playing this by ear, which if you're watching and you know better than I do, feel free to tell me what I could do better to make my ride more comfortable. So far, right now, I just take random rides to wherever I want. I've only ever ridden to a location on purpose twice. So today, I rode for a little over an hour and ended up going to the casino that's nearby by accident. But I didn't want to gamble, so I didn't stop. I just rode back to my place and then did a quick loop. I'm working on getting my bike up to 1,000 miles. When I got her, she was at little over 500 miles. I've gotten her up to 6,000, or not 6,000, sorry, 670, which I think is pretty good for someone who's new and just started riding not long ago. I took 2 classes to get my motorcycle license. The first class I didn't do so well at. I ended up hitting a fence, but as the instructor said, it's not if you're going to crash, it's when. And I was more than willing to jump back up on my bike afterwards and continue learning. So I took a class about a month and a half later, finished it, and even got a most improved for my riding. So I'm really looking forward to doing this more, and I would appreciate any feedback or tips or hints you want to give me as I go along on this journey. I'm hopeful that the next time I go for a ride, I can actually set up to record while I'm riding and give you guys a glimpse of what I do when I ride, and maybe even get some feedback and tips that way. Thanks for watching.